Hey guys, so what is the paleo diet? Today I want to talk a little bit about exactly what the paleo diet or caveman diet is. I want to give you my recommendations if you do decide to go paleo, and I'm going to explain a little bit about the diet. So in my opinion, the paleo diet is not too bad of a diet. It has good sound principles to it, and we should adhere to most of the rules that they recommend anyway. So basically when you're eating paleo, you're eating anything, you're eating like a caveman would, like people in the prehistoric times. So you're basically eating anything that can be hunted or fished or gathered. Okay, so you're looking at things like meats, fish, anything that can be gathered. So you're looking at nuts, green leafy vegetables, and fruits. So the two things that you're avoiding with the paleo diet, you're avoiding redefined carbohydrates, such as French fries, chips, things that we should be avoiding anyway when trying to lead a leaner lifestyle, and dairy. Okay? So that's where your red flag should go up. In a diet, you should never really be avoiding things. That's not realistic. It's not going to be realistic for you to avoid carbohydrates 100% in your life. So, and the same goes with dairy. If you're the type of person that likes milk, this diet is definitely not for you. So, what I like about the paleo diet is, like I said, it does recommend eating things that are natural. Okay, eating things that come from the ground. So that's definitely something that you should be after. You're going to get your nutritional value from following this type of a plan. You're going to be eating, more whole, greens. You're going to be getting your vitamins, minerals, all that stuff. So the grains, going back to the grains, they were not a common part of the caveman diet. There was no plate, they never really harvested things like potatoes and things like that. So, now my recommendations for the paleo diet are to track your calories and protein. Okay, that's one thing that definitely should be standard across all boards on your nutritional plan. If you're just mindlessly going out there and eating, how do you know if you're losing weight, gaining weight? How do you know if your calories aren't too high, if your calories aren't too low? Paleo diet just recommends you going out there and just eating just like a caveman would, not counting anything and just going like that. Is that realistic? No. Are you going to be knowing where you're going? No. So if you're going to go paleo, my suggestion would be to track your calories and track your protein. You want to make sure you're getting at least 1 gram per pound of body weight with protein. And on the paleo diet, that's easy to hit because you're mostly eating proteins and vegetables and fruits. But again, you want to track your calories because things like nuts are very calorically dense. If you're having, let's just say, for argument's sake, a handful of nuts is 130 calories, and you're having that 6 times a day, well, that's a lot of extra calories that you're having and adding into your meal plan without even feeling. So I would recommend tracking your calories and your proteins. Now again, like I said, the paleo diet has good sound principles to it, but what I would recommend is adding in your carbohydrates into your meal plan. Now again, you don't want to add in the type of carbohydrates that, you don't want to add in chips, French fries. It's not going to work. It goes against kind of what paleo is all about, being natural and eating things like that. So you want to add in, good whole grains such as oatmeal, potatoes, whole wheat pastas, things like that. And I would add those types of carbohydrates in the morning when you first wake up and around your workout. You're going to need those carbohydrates to fuel you, and it's going to it kind of keeps you going. If you're restricting yourself of carbohydrates, as soon as you restrict yourself of anything, you're going to want more. So at least if you're having some carbohydrates throughout the course of the day, it's going to be better for you and you're more likely to stick on the plan and stick with it. Also, another thing that is really important is when you go out to eat. Life is what it is, so you're going to have obstacles every day. You're going to have birthday parties, you're going to have, your gatherings of some sort. It doesn't matter what it is, but your life is always going to get in the way. So when you're trying to eat out, it's easier to kind of eat paleo because all you got to do is avoid carbohydrates. So if you're out to eat at a restaurant, it's easy to get fish and vegetables, to stick to your plan. So that's another benefit of the paleo diet as far as that being easy. But again, not only paleo, but on any type of meal plan that you're on, you always want to try to keep to your plan whenever you go out to eat or go to a party or whatever it may be. You always want to try to stick to your plan because this is how you're going to get your results. And it's definitely frustrating to be dieting, you know, eating 5 days a week, super good, and then Saturday and Sunday blowing it because you have two weddings or a birthday party or whatever, some type of a gathering. So that's my recommendation on what to do if you do decide to go paleo. Again, I don't think paleo is too bad of a diet. I just think that we can tweak it a little bit more to fit you. And again, all these diets work. It's just a matter of what works for you. So if you're the type of person that doesn't respond well to carbohydrates, then this is definitely the meal plan for you. Alright guys, that's the video. Like the video if you thought it was helpful. Comment below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.